everybody, welcome to the Crochet Lovers Crochet Podcast, episode number 32. So, while I was looking to see what podcast number this was, I realized that I accidentally titled last week's podcast number 38. So, if anyone caught that, I'm going to fix that before... I'm gonna fix that. So, there you go. If you caught that, you are early. Okay, so I have a lot of crochet to show you this week, and just because I've been feeling a lot better, and thank you everyone who wished me the get wells. So yeah, I can't wait to show you guys. So you know that Rubiks Cube blanket that I've been working on for it seems about ages and years and eons? I finished it. Okay, so what the time frame was, so I recorded that podcast on a Friday, last week's podcast, and then after I filmed that podcast, I sewed all the pieces together that same night, and it's so big. It fits a twin size bed, like that's how big it is, and I actually don't have a picture of it yet. I don't think I have the room for a picture of it, so when I do take a picture, I'll post it in here. I don't know where it's going to be posted at, but it's going to be posted. So, yeah, that's how big it is. And I'm amazed at this, and as soon as I made it, I did the thing. I knew it was going to happen. I was like, I want this for myself, and yeah. So, after I realized that I can't keep it, I accepted that I couldn't keep it anymore. I moved on and I started working on some other projects. So here they are. Okay, what do I start off with? Okay, none of these are in order. I'm just going with what's closest to me. Okay, so I finished a hat this week, and I reorganized a lot of my yarn, and I found some of this beautiful fall yarn. I don't know how well the colors are going to pop up. I do apologize. But I know for sure this yarn is discontinued, but it's Yarn Bee Aurora Boreals. $174 yards in the colorway Tuscan Sunset. And here it is. No promises on color, like I said. But it's just so beautiful, and this just shines fall. And here's the hat. It's beautiful, and you can see some puff stitches here and there, and I kind of just went for it with this hat, and I'm in the middle of trying to sell some hats to get the business started up. The business isn't official yet. I don't have a website that people can buy off yet, but I'm trying to sell at my school and everything, and with people that I live nearby. I'm trying to sell that way, and this is one of the items I made too. So I asked for around $5 or best price for this hat, and no one answered, if that made sense. So I accepted that, and I'm just waiting for my next opportunity to happen. So yes, I really, really love this hat. And if no one likes it, then I'm sure it'll be up on the shop. And I do have actually a couple custom orders from people that I go to school with, which is pretty awesome because people know I do crochet. I'm glad that worked out around. Okay, so Hat Not Hate. I am back at it again. Let's go. So, Hat Not Hate officially announced that their goal for 2020 is 100,000 hats. And their goal this year for 2019 was 50,000. And that's 50,000 more hats to make, which means I got started this week already. And I am just so excited. I mean, Hook Over Heels and I, we are very excited to do it this year. I mean, I feel like this is going to be a really strong competition for us. And I don't know if this is because we're both really into astrology, and my zodiac sign's an Aries, and Aries are known for competitiveness, but I don't know. This is a very big goal for me, but I want to get a minimum of 150 hats. So, excuse me while I cough real quick. Okay, 150 hats. That is... I will do more than 150 hats. You'll just have to see how it goes. This week, I already have, like, 4 in here, I think. I don't know. Charlotte from Hook Over Heels hasn't started yet, just because she is a little bit overwhelmed with her orders that she has going, so that's understandable. Christmas time's coming up, and this time of year is always a little packed for crocheters and knitters, because we always say, oh yeah, I'll get you something, and then you forget to, and then it's too late, and you're like, oh crap, what do we do now? Okay, so I got 1 hat, 2 hats. I actually finished this one at like 3 a.m. this morning. Long story. I have 3 hats, and then this one, which I actually found hiding on my bookshelf, which I am counting as a hat for a kindergartner. So 4 hats for this month, and I still have to add my fiber tag, but my fiber tags are actually a little different this time around. I'm adding my Instagram handle as well as the fiber, just in case someone finds it and goes, oh cool. So there you go. And so I really like filming the hat knot, like what's it called? Like the crochet with me videos and the tagging the Hat Not Hate hats, and I have a couple of those videos already out. Do you guys like watching those videos? Because if you do, I will save the hats and then tag them on video. So just let me know how you feel about those. And I will definitely take that into consideration for more video ideas, because I want to post more videos than just this podcast. So I have actually a couple videos that I need to edit and then upload. Some of them, one of them is it's a pattern review. One of them is a Happy Meal video. I actually have another pattern review because I finished the Rosie the Riveteer hat. I don't know if I recorded that one or not. Oh, okay, and speaking of Hat Not Hate, sorry, I was getting off topic. The yarn I used is the Bernat Super Value in the colorway Denim Ombre. And this yarn works up so wonderful. And when I first saw this, I was like, I want to crochet something with the cubs for this. I don't know why. I was just like, cubs. And I obviously didn't crochet something with the cubs for this. But I don't know why that was just in my head. And I thought I would tell you guys that. I'm not even a big softball fan. I'm more into football. But I thought that was interesting. Okay, so my next topic I'm going to be talking about is Christmas gifts, and I know I already kind of ranted about that already, but yeah. Okay, so I don't know. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys a cool challenge that I'm hosting first, and then I'll show you my work in progress. Oh, I have another announcement. Okay, I'm gonna put this away real quick. My Wild Fall scarf / cowl is officially on Ravelry now, and I've been working really hard trying to put that on Ravelry, but the name just wasn't working out, and it was really confusing. It was just like, why aren't you working? Why are you giving me a warning about the name? It was really confusing, and I put if you follow me on Instagram, you might have saw that I had an Instagram video out about the excuse me, about the warning, asking if you knew how to fix that. And somebody, thank you by the way if you're watching, somebody responded and said that I might just have to, she gave me some name suggestions that'll work, and basically I had to change it to Wild Fall Scarf instead of Wild Fall Scarf / cowl. So, I mean, I had to change it up a little bit, but now I know what to do. So, there you go. So you can find that on my Ravelry, which the link, my Ravelry name is in the description box below. Or if you don't want to do it that way, you can just click the link in the description box below. So, there's plenty of ways in the description box for you to find that pattern if you want to see it. Just a little self-promo. Okay, so now for this event that I'm hosting with Charlotte from Hook Over Heels. Okay, 1 minute. Okay, sorry, I had to cover the names of, I don't know who was all watching, but like, okay. So Hook Over Heels and I are hosting a event called the November Crochet Christmas Challenge, and it's running through Instagram, and we each have a post. So this is what her post looks like. That's her Christmas list, and then we each basically have the same caption. And here's what my picture is, and I'll read to you guys the caption. So it says, this is basically just going over the rules and everything. So it says, hello everybody, at Hook Over Heels and I are hosting a crochet / knit Christmas challenge. Basically, you try to get all your fiber arts gifts done before December. Pictured as one of my gifts for this year. What are the rules? Get your gifts completed before November 31st, try to sleep, challenge 3 people, create an Insta post declaring you're in the challenge. Feel free to participate without being challenged, and then I challenged 3 people on Instagram, at Kiki's Crochet, 21 in Crocheting, and at All Things Crochet X. And then I just listed the yarn pictured and then the hashtags. So, if you want a reminder of the rules or would like to join the challenge or something, please feel free to join on Instagram and do it that way. So yeah, basically the overall gist is to try to get all your crochet Christmas gifts done during the month of November. So it all started with Charlotte and I talking about how we have Christmas gifts done, how we have Christmas gifts that needs to get done, how we're not quite sure how we're all gonna get them done, and then she goes, oh, I have this brilliant idea, how about we host this challenge together? And I'm like, okay, done. And so she created this beautiful list, and then mine isn't as beautiful as hers, but There you go. So there's the top of my list, and then I'll tell you guys the stuff that I have to make, and the names are beautiful. It's just they have to be covered up. Here, I'll show you an example of a name. Wait a minute. Ooh. Okay, I know this person isn't watching. Okay. I did that, but alternating with the colors. And I don't have a red highlighter, so I had to use pink instead for alternating. Okay, so for one of my friends, I did a name chart with her name, and which you guys saw, and I'm doing that again, but with one of my other friends' names, and she might be watching, so I'm not gonna even bother with her name. For my grandma, I'm gonna be making her a dishcloth set. Hopefully, I might change that with hopefully 5 dishcloths. For my cousin, I am making a rainbow shawl, which I already started. I just have to finish it. And then I am making a blanket with the bean stitch. That way I wrote a little bit more into detail for that one because I was gonna forget. Which I'm gonna be showing you guys that one because I actually started earlier. And then for another one of my cousins, I am making a bunch of scrunchies and just giving it to her. So there's that. Oh, sorry, I just shook the camera. I was trying to get this bag with the blanket in it. Oh, I thought it was still connected. Oh, okay. Learn something new every day. Okay, so sorry, I just think I shook the camera again. Okay. So the yarns I'm using for this project is Red Heart Super Saver in the colorway Spruce. And this is a Stash Buster project, which is why I'm using, I wouldn't have been using this, I would have just been using some of these cakes, but I wanted to, like I said, Stash Buster project, so I pulled this one out too. And I have multiple of these, so yeah, it works. And plus, it works beautiful with the colors. And then, so I also have, I'm going to show you guys this one because this is in the middle of, yeah. So, I am using Yarn Bee Sugar Wheel Honey Bunch. I got this for $174, originally $6.99 during the sale. And this has 355 yards in it. And it's 100% acrylic, weight 4. Here's what the top of it looks like, in case you're wondering. So, this blanket is 53 inches width. This is the length so far. I'm not quite sure. I'll measure it for you. Okay, this is just about 13 inches length so far. And so the pattern that I'm doing is 2 double crochet, and then I'm doing 3 rows of bean stitches. But when I do the bean stitch, I'm not quite sure if this is still the bean stitch, but I do the bean stitch, but I go into the stitch 3 times. Okay, so then after I do the bean stitch, then I do single crochet, and then I just do that as a repeat. And then I do that for 3 rows. And then this is 5 double crochet, then the bean stitch, repeat. 2 double crochet, bean stitch, repeat. 5 double crochet, bean stitch, repeat. And then this next will be 2 double crochet, then the bean stitch, repeat, and then 5 double crochet, and then so on. So depending on the length that the rest of this gives me, I might actually switch out to another cake that has similar colors to this, and give it more length, because I only have two of these cakes, and I don't know, it could look pretty that way. I have faith, and whatever happens, it happens. So yeah. Also, I'm not quite sure if I want this to be a lap blanket or like a full-size blanket or not. So that is also something that needs to get decided. So I need to finish this first. Okay, and then I also have the yarns already chosen for the name project, which I might start tonight, considering what I got myself into with the Christmas challenge. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be starting it tonight. Plus, I get these done mildly fast due to the fact that I have so much fun with them, and they're hard to put down. Okay, so I love that I get to be using this binder. That's all I get to say. Okay. So I took some graph paper, I graphed out her name, and I did it in cursive. And here it is. I'm not gonna do a close-up because I don't want you really reading it in case she is watching. But yeah. So the background is going to be in the same white that I used for the other name, and this is kind of an off-white, which is why I'm choosing this. And this is the Red Heart Jumbo in the colorway white, and this is the old Red Heart brand, like when they had the old label. And then the letters is going to be using Red Heart Super Saver in the colorway Dusty Gray. So that is going to be very pretty. And then it's the same stuff as I did for the other name. I'm going to be making it into a wall hanging. So once I'm done, I'm going to be taking a bunch of the gray yarn, making and braiding it for the top of it, and then wall hanging. Boom. Okay, so I'm getting tired, and that's all I have to talk about. Okay, so yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!